Okay, and we're back. Phone ran out of memory on that one, so it cut off a little bit abruptly. So this is my apartment, part 2, mostly about fish tanks. So, and this one, let's start with the big guy over here. This is the 55-gallon cichlid tank. Mostly Lake Malawi. This is all dads can care about more than others, but mostly Lake Malawi, with a couple of exceptions. That guy with the stripes, that's a Lake Victorian, Haplochromis thickskin. I call him Vic. And there are 3 rainbows in here. I forget exactly where they're from. They're not cichlids and not African, but they are tough and they can take it. So there's 3 of them in there. Other than that, there is 3 of these purple Tropheus. They like to school together a little bit. This guy is a type of Labradachromis caerulea, as is the smaller one, the white ones. I'm terrible with my Latin. I think that's definitely a male. I'm hoping that's a female. It might just be a smaller subdominant male. It's hard to tell if their behavior is territorial or aggressive, because this one, the yellow Labradachromis something else, that's definitely a male, and then there's another little bitty yellow one. You can see him in the back there. I'm pretty sure he's also male. He's just the non-dominant. See, there they are together. They started out the same size. They are not sexually dimorphic, i.e. you can't tell the males from the females, so the fact that that one's smaller and doesn't have the black striping probably means it's just a beta male. They tend to do that. It's gorgeous. They're thoroughly entertaining, and I quite enjoy them. I'd like to get a couple more in here, not really sure. I'm pretty pleased with the rocks, and Dad, you will notice almost every single one of these rocks came out of your backyard, off of that pile. I hauled almost all of these in. I think there were a couple I had already. Some of the flat ones and a few others, but yeah, that's all you guys. So, there's that. The fluval edge is currently empty. It's got some plants floating in it. I haven't broken it down fully yet. I'm uninspired with it. It's a neat tank. You can see how it works straight down. And we take the top off, and you fill it up past the lip, and you can see straight down into it. I've pulled the filter for another tank. I'm uninspired. It's a pain. I'm breaking it down for now, and I will figure out what to do with it later and put something else groovy in there. So that one will get tucked away for the moment. Come over here. This is my planted 10 gallon. Let's get some things out of the way. So this is my 10-gallon tank. That is Max, my betta fish. He's my beta Max. I've never had a beta before. He's my beta test. Come on, there we go. Kind of hard to see in this light. I love his color because he's just sort of the shadow. He's super hungry right now. I haven't fed anybody, so yeah, look at him follow that finger. He knows where his food comes from. It's a little bit low in the water right now, but that is... Hey, focus. There we go. So I'm pretty pleased with this one. It's growing in really, really well. There is a little bit of potting soil down in the bottom. And I'll zoom in a little bit. I need to work on my my HC. This little ground plant here needs some tending. It's getting out of hand. And the Nymphoides Taiwan right now, and a bunch of Java fern in the background. You can see I got some pothos growing out the top, and a few red ram's horn snails. I think they're awfully pretty. So there's that. And there's Max. I'm going to come over here, and this is the puffer tank. Now, sorry. Again, needs some algae scraping, but this is... Block it out. Oh, you silly thing. There we go. A little 5-gallon tank, heavily planted, as you can see. Valsinaria, Java fern, Anubias, a couple other things. And that is Rocco, the pea puffer. She's being shy because there's a big black thing right now, but maybe I can convince her to come over here. Come on. She is, a pea puffer, is the smallest puffer in the world. Totally freshwater. No, she doesn't puff very much, hopefully never. But she is all of an inch long, itty bitty, super cute, and can totally see outside of the tank, responds to what's going on, and here I'm going to pluck this out right now so I can see it. but I will give her a snail. So I've got this little snail jail. This little bowl is planted with hair grass, and that's where I keep random snails for her. Focus. Just focus with my nose. There we go, so you can see some of that. So just to demonstrate how much fun she is, grab a random snail. Oh, damn it. Ha. And I crush it so she can get inside and all the little bits of it. And then, hey, come here. Oh, sorry. Just my grip. There we go. She knows what that is. Oh, that's its plant. Come on. Come on. Alright, I'm going to let it fall. There we go. Now, she's got it. And she'll eat that thing. I've been trying to give her smaller snails. Just put them in there directly and let her hunt a little bit more. That's why it's so heavily planted, but we're working on it. So there's that. This one was gifted as is. This is a little shrimp tank. There's a couple of pygmy cories in there I almost never see. There is a shrimp right there. It's a beautiful little tank. My friend Chris Stan did it. I trimmed it up a little bit, but it's almost exactly the way she gave it to me, filter and all. So it just sort of sits there. I don't even have a light on. It's just getting natural sunlight. It's a cute little tank. It wasn't one I was going to build myself, so there we go. I like it. I'm not sure what I'll do with it. You can see over here, I can turn on a light. Haha. I'm getting brine shrimp going there. I've never done it before. Oh, I wonder if I can. Yeah, that doesn't really work. And over here, the newest one, and I have to move slowly. This is my shell dweller tank. So it's again 10 gallons, and you see all of these little shells. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and this, for reference, my finger and those shells are virtually touching. And they're a Lake Tanganykan cichlid, Neolamprologus multifasciatus, many-banded shell dweller, and they live in the shells. Oh, there's one. There's one of the adults. Oh, and there's a fry. There's a baby. So there's, zoom in just a tiny bit. There's 2 adults. There's a larger one in here. 5 fry that I've counted, and 1 very, very small fry. And all of the green shells are how I got them. I just got them from a friend at a fish meeting, and she handed me a bag of shells and swore there was fish in there. Oh, there's another fry. They're coming out. Swore there was fish inside there, and I got them home, and it's very exciting to not know how many fish I've got. So, like I say, 5 little fry. There's the 1 adult, and then there's another adult fish in here that's twice that size. 1 itty-bitty fry, and there was a juvenile. There was one that was in between those 2. When I first cut it, oh, there's the big guy. Boom, there he is. I haven't seen the juvenile in a couple of days, so he might not have made it. But I've got at least 8 fish in here. And I'm feeding them whiteworms, and that's what the baby brine shrimp are going to be for, if I can get that right. I've never done it before. And yeah, that's my Shelly tank, known as Shellies or Multis for multifasciatus. They're cute, they breed, they will outgrow this tank quickly. I'm planning on putting them in a 20 long, which is basically the same 2 of these tanks side by side, all connected. And that'll all go on the shelf that's going to go over here, and it's going to be brilliant. And that's me. I'm slowly running out of room for tanks. Anyway, that's the fish tanks, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, Dad. Goodbye, Diane. Goodbye, everybody else who was watching. Let me know if I forgot anything. Cheers.